Good morning, everyone. This is Srikant, Rajan, and welcome back to the Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com. Well, if you look at the last week on Friday, we could see, a very volatile day. The volatility continued in the Indian stock market. We could see the Nifty actually crashing down in the first half of the day, and in the last 1 hour, the huge green candles. So there was some literal huge buying by the FIS, which could be seen. So majorly, we could see the IT sector and the banking sector kind of rallying upwards in the last hour and taking the Nifty back to close above 18,300. So 18,300 as a major support continues to stay as a support, and that is something that needs to be watched. So, as we have discussed in the weekly meeting yesterday, Nifty right now is very close to its all-time high, and it's at a very important resistance. So there's a very important resistance seen at 18,400 to 500 range, which is of course a major resistance, which if broken strongly can actually lead to another all-time high in the Nifty. So that can be expected, but then if you look at US market after Indian markets closed, on Friday, we could see the US market actually closed slightly in the green. Though it is closed on Friday in the green, the entire week, if you see, it is actually in the red. So there was no gain as such. But then, of course, it has, I would say, consolidated well. The US markets have actually consolidated. So now the major focus for this week would be on the Federal Reserve meeting minutes, which is to be released on Thursday evening. Indian time, right? So in the US, as the day starts on Thursday, we could see that they would be releasing the minutes of the meeting, and that is something that would be in focus because that can give more information on how the Federal Reserve would be planning the rate hike in the US. So that is what is happening right now. That is a major thing to be watched for this week. Apart from that, if you look at Indian market, there's nothing really big to talk about. So fundamentally now the Nifty does not have any reason for up rally, but then it could just mainly be attributed to the buying by the FIS. So as discussed yesterday, the FIS have been buying majorly into three sectors. One is IT sector, two is auto sector, and third is the manufacturing sector. And these are three sectors where the valuations have been actually low right now in India. So that's something that can actually trigger some movement, especially if you see the stocks like IT heavyweights like Infosys, TCS, HCL Tech. All of them are in a breakout zone. Any moment they can break out, and if that breakout, we could see the IT sector kind of zooming, and if that happens, we could see Nifty being powered by IT sector. The next important sector to watch today would be the metal sector, because the Indian government has finally reduced some taxes on the export of metals, and that could actually be a positive. In fact, something I'm really happy to see the last week was NMDC. NMDC actually had a fall, but then from there it has recovered really well. And we also have the company split demerger happening, and because of which the share value has come down. But then all of you holding, I'm sure, should be happy because NMDC has again recovered back well, and not only it has recovered, it is a great stock which has given a very good dividend. The next important stock to watch for this week would be Vedanta, because they are planning a meeting which to decide the dividend for this year, the next dividend. So if there is any good dividend coming in, that would actually give some interest, because Vedanta has a history of giving very good dividends. So that could probably trigger some rally in the Vedanta stock as well. So that could be in watch. So as of now, like we discussed, the major focus would be continuing on IT sector, then the manufacturing sector, and stock specific, I would say all these what is it we are talking? Sorry, Sonacom in the manufacturing sector, Sansera can be seen. We could also see, companies like Voltas and all could be in focus. So that is something that could be seen. And apart from that, for this specific week, Vedanta is also to be watched. And very important thing is also the banks. So banking stocks, most of them are at all-time high. We've seen Bank Nifty itself, kind of breaking out and already doing well. It's at all-time high. So banks also can, trigger some power in the market. So right now, if you see as on today, the SGX Nifty is kind of indicating a flat opening. I would say a slight negative, I would say, but then it's almost flat. So not a big difference. So that's kind of good. We at Gold Club members have already taken some trades for this week. So that should actually get some good profits. But apart from that, if I look at the important levels for this week, I would say on the downside, 18,000 will remain the important support, and on the higher side 18,400 to 18,500 will be an important resistance. So I'm expecting the Nifty to trade between this range for this entire week. Of course, like I always say, we can only anticipate the market, never predict the market, but I'm anticipating this way, and all my trades for this week would be based on this levels. So that's it from my side. Let us see how the Nifty opens and holds up. And let us see if the US markets can actually start rallying upwards in the evening, or will they wait till the Thursday. So with that, this is Srikant Rajan signing off, wishing you all a great week ahead and a great day ahead. And before we leave, do remember to press the like button. That of course motivates us. If you love the content, only then you can do that. And do share this podcast with your friends and relatives to help them learn and invest together with us at MPI family. So wishing you again a great day. Goodbye.